Radio on Fire app and follow us on social media at Radio on Fire.
I told y'all.
Oh, here we go. I've been bracing myself for this all weekend.
Y'all are the ones I told. Okay.
Just us. Just.
No, I told a lot of people, but I mainly told y'all.
I feel like this is partly my fault though. Like if I wouldn't have, because I hit Nikki on Tuesday, on Monday, hey, I figured we wasn't doing the show. How are y'all doing? Good.
Right.
Do you want to do the show tomorrow? And I was like, part of me was just like, no. Because if you gave him a week out, then he couldn't really talk as much about as he wanted.
Right.
But this been
moved it on.
Yeah, we should be talking about NFL matchups.
There you go.
Nature. Right.
I got it. So we it was too soon. Yeah. It's too soon.
I guarantee you that if the Bucks had won, we would have led with Haloti Ngata retiring. That's what we would have led with. We would have led with this shit.
So let me explain how. Here's how my last few days went. So I was in Atlanta for
sounds like a great weekend.
Reggae Atlanta Carnival. It was 96 down there, 10:30 in the morning.
He's done been a fake Jamaican Drake. That's what
96.
It was hot.
So they just had the stones on. They didn't even have the outfits.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was just no feathers.
Clothes were optional.
Okay. Hot.
So it was
96.
It was interesting. It was very interesting. So that was very nice, and I watched every game that came on.
Yeah,
I believe you did.
I was nervous. Was that Thursday? Or was that Friday? Thursday. Nervous. But they pulled it off.
Yeah, they got out of there.
Okay. Now, Saturday, I was completely expecting to lose. I was.
Really?
And I said, if it come down to the clutch, that's what it is. But no, did not happen. It was solidified. Here's the thing that's so exciting to me. The Canadians reacting to the win. That was pretty
cool.
I wish I was there.
You wish you were there.
I wish I was there. I'm not going
to try to alienate.
You want to be in Jurassic Park? That's where you want to be?
Right. I want to be right there.
I'm not going to try to alienate a whole country, so I'm going to just keep that to myself.
Oh, I will.
Hey people from the north. It's good you're making it to the championships with a real sport.
That's why I'm going live. That's exactly why I'm going live. Because I don't care who I offend. I don't care.
I just because it's like. So they know how to celebrate a championship now. The win is good.
It's a win.
Yeah.
They still haven't won anything, Dean.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing.
No. That's what we doing.
What have they won?
They won a conference.
They got EF. They got ECF.
What is it?
How's it go?
Eastern Conference Finals.
Let me say this.
Got it.
Second paragraph of our run sheet.
Yeah. Okay. Run through it. Yeah, let's go.
It was
getting back on topic.
Kawhi Leonard
Run it.
and the Toronto Raptors, who came out of the East, making the finals for the first time in franchise history. That right there is victory. They could lose all 4 games.
Oh. We gonna go there. We are definitely gonna go there.
Look at him checking in. There you go. Qualifier.
Yeah.
Already. This is the greatest season they've ever had.
Diamond, I
Vince
know.
Vince who?
Wow.
Whoa. He's still in the league.
And what I will say is this: I will counter your argument with a Jay-Z quote, because it's probably a Jay-Z quote for everything. But what it is all
right. I like it.
Moral victories are for minor league coaches. Okay. And this is the NBA. This is the professionals, okay? So we're not here. It's not getting to the championship. It's the championship itself. I feel honored just to be nominated. No, nigga, no.
Hey.
The last time we saw Kawhi Leonard playing playoff basketball against the Golden State Warriors, he looked like he could beat the Golden State Warriors by himself, right? Yeah, until Zaza slid his foot under his foot and his ankle twisted. And that was last time we saw Kawhi play some meaningful basketball, right?
Meaningful.
Meaningful. Like, this is like something we didn't know what the outcome was going to be. Like, he was a star of that team. Now he's finally found another home, and he's playing, with some passion and some intention. And this is where we are, right? and they're going to lose in 5 games, Diamond.
Okay.
Cut to the chase.
I want to help you out a little bit, Diamond. I know Golden State is going to win.
Yeah.
I just want to drop this. I just want to drop this bomb. I feel like I might be going a little bit to the dark side, and
let them know. Let them know, Dean.
If the Raptors win.
If the Raptors win what?
Win
One
what?
game
A game?
or the whole thing?
The whole. I mean, I'm sure that's what you're getting ready to predict, right? I'm gonna make a prediction that you're gonna predict.
Predict his prediction.
Not only am I going to predict that, I'm going to give you guys 6 reasons why they will win.
Okay, before you go there, I'm gonna just beat you to this celebration, If the Raptors win, I'm saying something controversial.
Go ahead. Do your thing, Dave.
I'm getting ready to go away.
Let him know.
I'm getting ready to go away.
Break his heart.
I'm getting ready.
No, because he need to hit. He need to hit.
I'm just going
Let him
crazy.
know. Let him know.
No.
He need to know.
No.
Tell him.
No, I'm going the other way, Dad.
Okay, let him know.
If the Raptors win, I'm going to say the Claw is the best player in the NBA.
Oh, I don't want to hear that shit. That's not where I was going. That's not where I thought you was going, Dean.
I know.
That's not where I was going. That's not where I was going. He's the best player in the world?
If you take a whole country.
Yeah.
That hasn't made it there.
It's not really a whole country. It's just one team up there.
Okay.
Now I'm shooting holes in all your logic now. I don't like where you went with this.
But,
no, he's not the best player.
But
close.
That would be real. That would be very close. I mean, real close. It'd be arguable.
But he's not.
Okay.
The best.
All right. Fair enough.
Not the best.
Fair enough.
Very, 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 very close to being the best. And if God damn, I can't believe I'm saying this. If he does win,
see what I'm saying?
I would strongly consider the argument.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Fair.
You got to play a whole season first, though. You got to play a whole season.
But
he did take a lot of games off this year. That's why he's so fresh. But right? He took a lot of breaks. No back-to-backs.
I'm gonna just drop this one last time because I'm trying to still get over it. But he is the king of the North.
King of the goddamn North. Drake is the king of the North.
I mean, as much as I wanted to.
Or Cardinal or Fish Owl. That's what.
Well, if Drake shows up to Golden State, it might be that. If Drake shows up to Golden State, it might be that Return of the Jedi magic thing he be doing. And next thing you know,
he better wear a Warriors jersey. He has to wear a Warriors jersey.
If he doesn't do that,
he has to.
If he doesn't do that, it's a conspiracy.
Right. He knows.
It's a conspiracy. But are you really ready to watch Drake?
Is America ready to watch Drake
celebrate?
He's going to live and die on every made basket and every missed shot. He is going to fall all over the floor. It is going to be glorious to watch
Dev, I just need to see him.
Drake is playing with the Warriors. The Draymond arguments from the sideline when Drake is inbounding the ball. When Draymond is inbounding the ball.
I just need to see him.
I can't remember if Drake is playing or not.
I just need to see him sitting on top of the rim with Kawhi dunking. That's what I need to
sit on the backboard. He's going to be sitting on the Warriors backboard.
There you go. That's the back. Yeah, the backboard. Yeah, that's what I need to see.
That open mouth ass
that one time. Exactly. He's still going to be Canada dry. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Suck ass Drake, man.
I wanted, and I'm glad. I wanted y'all to get all this stuff out of y'all.
I'm not done. I got about 10 more minutes.
We still.
What outfit is he going to wear? Is he going to dress like Tupac this time, or maybe he's going to dress like Omar Epps in Love and Basketball?
Or is he going to?
He's going to put on a like Mike jersey and be.
Is he going to give everybody on the team a massage? I just want to know. Is he coming out there? Yeah, come on.
Come down the line. Before you check in the game,
come on.
Get your shoulders rubbed by Aubrey. Get nice and relaxed. Work them knots out before you get in the game. That's what he does. It's going to be so great to see Drake finally make it to the finals because he's worked hard. He's worked so hard, Diamond. Jumping from team to team, bandwagon.
Yes.
Remember that one time?
His home team.
He tried to get into the Heat locker room after they beat the Spurs, and then remember that? Well, I don't forget. This is the elephant's memory up here, sir. Especially when it comes to the simping that Drake does.
So is he a bandwagon fan?
Oh yeah. When he finds something that is good, he attaches to it. And for a while, he was like it was like the reverse Midas touch. Whenever Drake touched something, it turned into shit instead of gold, right?
Exactly.
And as soon as he got behind it, it fell apart. And he realized what he was doing. And this is why he is all powerful now. He needs to be stopped. Okay?
We've gone too far.
He realized that when he likes something, it becomes whack. So what does he do? He tricks the universe.
He shuts it down.
He tricks the universe. He tricks the universe in saying that, hey, universe, look what I'm doing. Look what I'm projecting to you. I'm a Milwaukee Bucks fan, universe. Now, the universe doesn't understand nuance. It doesn't understand sarcasm. The universe takes everything at face value. It went for it. And they said, oh, shit.
It went for it.
Drake is a Bucks fan. You know what that means? Failure. And that's what happened.
Yeah,
and once he figured out that he is a cooler, the world has changed. Now, when he comes out in his Golden State Warriors jersey, I want you all to hold on to your butts, okay? Because things are all topsy-turvy right now.
It's like the upside down.
So to the Matrix.
So I do want to say though, Kawhi playing D on Greek the Freak was actually better than what I thought it was going to be. I know he is the club.
It's a goddamn club.
I mean, but it definitely worked out in Toronto's game plan, and they were able to neutralize the Greek Freak pretty much the last 2 games.
It was said this video popped up on my timeline, going back around or whatever, but it was a video of 21-year-old Kawhi when he was playing for the Spurs that same year he won MVP. Basically shutting down LeBron.
Right.
LeBron's on the free throw line, getting ready to put his shots up, and the game's it's 46-52. And the Heat are, they're getting ready to come back into the game. And LeBron looks over his shoulder to see who's subbing in, and it's Kawhi. And when he looks back around, he visibly goes, shit. Because he knows that he is a hard. As soon as the show's over, I will tag you in it, man. But he literally looks behind his back, sees Kawhi checking back in, and goes, shit. Man, we was on a run. I don't know what we're gonna do now. And I will say that if he puts this all together, man, then you got to give him respect that he was the best player this season. I still won't. Okay, I'm still not ready to crown.
All right, this season.
Yeah, but after the way he's shown up and shown out this playoffs, man, you gotta put Kawhi in that list of top people, man.
Well,
so let me jump in here for a second.
Please do.
So after, of course, we have
what is it? 6 degrees of
3
Kawhi.
rounds of exciting playoff action.
Excellent playoff action.
The finals are set.
Here we go.
New matchup finally.
Yeah.
Golden State.
Never seen this before.
Are back for their 5th straight trip to the finals.
The first finals without LeBron in it.
Yes, that is true.
9 goddamn years.
And to win their 3rd title in a row. 4th in 5 seasons.
4th in 5 seasons, yeah.
History is on the line. 2 nights from tonight. All right. Now, 24-year history. Raptors have never been here before.
Never, ever.
Never, ever.
The closest they got was a rimmed out, wide open 3-pointer from Vince Carter.
Now, so of course, we know Golden State are the favorites. We know that.
Yep.
Okay? Now, here's the problem, though.
Problem for you.
The Raptors have not been here before.
Yep.
And it did not look like they would be here after they fell behind those 2 games.
No, they didn't.
All right? It didn't look like they was going to be here. Yet something smells to me like declaring the Warriors as the favorites is not the way to go.
What?
I say Toronto is going to win.
Of course you do.
Now, of course, listen, I'm going to say this. The Warriors have looked unstoppable.
As they usually do.
Picking against the Warriors does make me a little bit uncomfortable.
It's foolish is what it is.
But I'm ready to go out on a limb.
Okay,
I have 6 reasons why.
Let's hear them, please.
6 reasons why.
Drake.
Okay, I was looking for
Drake.
He's going off paper, baby.
Right.
He's going to say Drake.
6 reasons.
Number 1.
Are we okay? Is this top importance?
Yes.
So 6 is the most important reason.
All right.
Do it this way.
All right.
Number 6.
Number 6.
There you go. Okay. Write that down. Write that down.
Is this destiny? Is this their destiny? 24 years, and you finally get to the playoffs.
Okay.
I mean, get to the finals, rather.
No.
This could be destiny.
No. Okay, go ahead.
Number 5.
No.
Number 5.
I don't like it.
Toronto is hungrier.
They're hungrier.
Hungrier.
Okay.
What?
Because you
know what I mean?
That's a measurable thing, right? Like,
Golden State.
there's
they full. They've been eating high off the hog. Toronto is hungry.
So there's
I'm gonna tell y'all what this all is about.
Points.
A boot. What's
points,
all a boot?
Rebounds, and hunger. That's on your stats, or is that like an analytical thing?
Look.
Where do you measure hunger? Well, I'm trying to figure out. So who's hungriest on this team?
There's a whole country that wants to come down and say,
yeah,
we beat you at your sport.
But you know that they aren't playing basketball, right? That there aren't even any Canadian guys on that team. They aren't that good. That's what I'm trying to get to. Is that the Toronto Raptors? You have Kawhi Leonard,
yes,
who is amazing. Okay, let's get the super duper star. All right,
and
who else?
Who was one of my picks?
Your boy did step up this
one of my
last series.
picks. And when I said Lowry, you was like, what?
Okay.
What is he talking about?
Kyle Lowry is one of those 80% guys to me. Okay, we've discussed this with Jeremy Lin. If you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. Kyle Lowry is better than 80% of the league. Okay, and as far as point guards go, he's a perennial all-star. Every year he's in the all-star game because he's better than most. But when you get to that top tier, and when do we see the top tier? Sparingly throughout the regular season, but then the playoffs is when you get hit to hit. You're telling me that at any point in time during this series that Kyle Lowry is going to outplay Steph Curry? And for all intents and purposes, let's do this. Let's go start. Okay, you answer that one because the quick answer is no.
No, the answer is maybe.
Maybe
because Steph Curry. You talk about the 80%. Steph Curry is
about
about
20.
92%. There is 8% of the time where he don't show up.
He don't show up. Okay.
There's 8% of the time where he may not score in a whole quarter.
Okay. Yeah, there was a time in this playoffs.
I was going to say
where he
didn't score in a whole half.
Whole half, right?
Oh,
okay.
What happened?
Dean, what happened after that?
I think he was it 32 or 33.
Yeah, 34.
34.
He starts with 34.
So it's kind of like he was just hanging out,
maybe he was just trying to figure
getting everybody else.
And you know what game that was?
Hanging out.
You know what game that happened in?
Which game was
KD left. So maybe he was just trying to make an adjustment,
right,
onto being.
But he did what he had to do,
right,
to make sure the team won.
So
you got that other guy, Clay.
Here's the thing, though, Dean, because I saw that if anybody else, an irrational person,
right,
saw that Steph and Kyle is not even like comparable. They're not even comparable. So I tried to draw that back. I was going to try to take that back and give him star versus star, right?
Okay.
So let's say that Steph and Kawhi, right? They cancel each other out. Let's say Steph drops 30 and Kawhi, let's say Kawhi drops 35. Right?
Okay, all right.
Because let's understand that players that are hungry can have the game of their life. Everybody got a Buster Douglas moment.
Allen Iverson had one. That's
what if Lowry's like
steps up? What if
his step up was?
He stepped up the last couple.
Yeah,
he did.
That's what I'm saying. What if that was it?
Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah, but what if that was it?
I can't even remember the boy first. Malcolm Brogdon. Okay, we are talking about the unanimous. There has never been, and probably never will be again, a unanimous. That means that everybody was in agreement. All 180 writers or whoever it is, or all. You know what? That boy better than everybody else. Now y'all gonna tell me that him and Kyle Lowry are going to have comparable games? At what point in time? Is Steph going to get hurt? Are we predicting an injury?
It could happen.
It could happen.
It happened to KD.
It could happen, right? It could happen.
He's been injured
and
before.
That's what you're banking on.
Ankles are bad.
That's what you're banking on.
I'm saying this. This is what I'm saying.
You said a lot.
I'm saying.
And ain't saying nothing at the same time.
Number 4.
Oh yeah, let's get back. Let's get back to it.
Number 4 is home court matters.
Okay, that is the first. We on number 4.
Yeah,
there's 6 reasons. That's not a good percentage. Okay, but that's the first good one you've had. Okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. Home court. Now they have never had to play finals games and not had home court advantage. Now that's different. Okay, these aren't the same. This isn't the same juggernaut. And yeah, sometimes and the role players are a little different. The role players are weaker on these teams. And KD took a lot of that slack away, because when you got a KD on your team, you don't really need a good bench because all your scoring is coming from KD. Now they're a little bit more dependent on their bench, right? And we all know that bench players tend to shrivel up in away games. Their home games is when they thrive. That's when they pop, right? Now that could be a huge factor for them, but the Warriors are so good that let me get back to
Yeah,
Steph and Kawhi cancel each other out, right?
Right.
Okay. Now we're gonna have to go.
Clay
Thompson,
Clay and
right?
Clay
Clay
and
Thompson,
Clay and
Clay. So who is Clay compared to? We're going Pascal Siakam. Is that what we're doing?
I don't know.
Are we going to the African brother? That's what we're going. We're going to go to the African brothers.
I don't know.
Let's go. Serge Ibaka possibly. Maybe a Marc Gasol. Long Island Danny Green. Is that what we're going with?
Educate me, Dev, because I don't.
Because you don't know who these guys are, right? You know who these guys are.
I don't even know half the team.
Norman Powell sounds like a black activist. I don't even know who the guy really is. I couldn't pick him out of the lineup.
Like this episode was brought to you by Norman Powell.
Yeah, it's like Colin's son. I think that's who he is.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Then on the other side, you've got you may have heard of a guy. He won defensive MVP like 2-3 years in a row. Draymond Green. Right?
Oh, on the other team.
He played for the Warriors.
Right. Oh, I thought you were still talking about the Raptors.
Let's just call him F.O.
F.O.? What's that mean? What's F.O. mean?
Foul out.
Foul out. Oh, he's going to foul out.
Okay.
Oh, he's going to foul out.
Okay. Who's going to make a foul out? Because he's not going to be on Kawhi. They're not going to do that. They're going to put Clay on Kawhi.
Wait, but you know what?
Right.
Yeah, they gonna put.
But you know what? You know what?
Right.
I gotta hear these six.
You gotta hear six?
Yeah, I mean,
we can get back. You know what we're going to do?
We're going to talk
he's
sports.
Going to
and
give.
He's going to get a
He's
six.
going to do fantasy,
right?
And then we're going to do actuality.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, here we go.
So now we're.
I hear what you say, but
two.
I gotta do this.
No. Number three.
We're halfway through.
All right.
Toronto's defense is vicious and versatile.
This is versatile.
I feel like I'm reading a book report.
It's alliteration. He did give us that. So it's vicious and versatile. But those are very like opinionated words.
Yeah,
like,
vicious.
Vicious to who?
Versatile
to who?
You don't think that they make adjustments?
Okay,
they do make
Here's
adjustments.
their versatility. Okay, here's their versatility. Let's move Kawhi over here. Let's move Kawhi down here. This is where they like to score from. Okay, Kawhi, go stand over there. Okay, let's go put Kawhi wherever they like to score. That's their versatility. Kyle Lowry's a decent, but that's what I'm saying. But he's a decent defender against non-Golden State teams.
We haven't seen this yet. We don't know what's going to happen.
We haven't seen what?
After 3 games,
I've seen this movie.
You've seen this movie before?
100 times before. You put some team up against the Warriors that you think compares to them, and they don't. If the guy on the other team is not LeBron James, I honestly don't think that there's any way that the Golden State Warriors are going to lose, man. I don't see it.
All right.
I just don't see it.
And that gets to number 2.
Number 2, okay.
And this is a major one.
Because I got number 2 too. I got a reverse number 2 to you too.
Number 2.
Go ahead.
Kevin Durant is still unavailable.
Valid point. There you go.
There we go.
Strong point.
There we go.
Strong. That's not a vicious or versatile anything.
No, I don't know.
There's no opinion of that one.
3 was kind of.
It was shaky.
It was kind.
very shaky.
That was like a number 6.
It was.
Or
it was
10.
So KD being hurt is muy importante. Okay, we understand that KD being one of the best players in the league, him not being there is a very large part of their offense. But let's say this, right? You don't have KD available, right?
Right.
And we talked about Steph. We talked about Clay, and we talked about Draymond.
Right.
Never mind even Andre Iguodala, who was also a Finals MVP. We didn't even mention him.
No.
Boogie's back.
Is he back? He's back.
He's in practice. I think he's going to be available for Game 1.
Oh.
So Diamond doesn't seem worried about that. No, you guys can't. You guys
at best.
You guys can't see Diamond, so you don't know. You didn't see him roll his eyes. But what it's saying is that that Boogie Cousins. Do we remember what a fresh off of injury? I know who remembers.
Who's that?
Diamond remembers what a fresh off of injury Boogie Cousins looked like.
What is he
Word to
like
Kyle
now?
Kuzma, because that's the game that Kyle Kuzma got buried. Remember, he got bodied. Good God, he got bodied in that game. That was Boogie motivated off of an injury. And guess who you got coming back, Diamond? A motivated Boogie Cousins. And you're not even going to get. And that's the thing. The Warriors they're built so beautifully, right? That Boogie Cousins sat out all year and watched how the Golden State Warriors play basketball, right?
Right.
Then when he came in, he fit in seamlessly. And he had a couple games where he had some rough spots.
He did. Nah, but he did fit in pretty well.
Exactly, because he's a big man who can pass and shoot.
So I say he's going to return and stay with the Golden State Warriors.
Who the hell is going to stick Boogie Cousins?
Right. So,
Marc Gasol?
Right.
Serge Ibaka? Pascal Siakam?
All these are challenges.
They are.
And they all lead to number 1.
What's number 1? Here we go.
Kawhi Leonard is a Warriors killer.
Okay. All right.
Or at least the closest thing to one.
I was about to say, because last time I checked, he lost. I think the Warriors killed him because he ain't finished that series. The Warriors did. The Warriors went on. He didn't. The only Warrior killer that we know on this planet is LeBron James. That's it. And until I see somebody else do it, can't nobody else do it.
You know,
Diamond would feel the same way if Kevin Durant hadn't joined the team. But go ahead, continue.
that's true.
So what are we saying?
I might feel like that. I might have felt like that. But it happened. It happened. So, you know what I mean? All right, so predictions. Y'all you're predicting Warriors in how many?
I would predict 3 if I could. 5. Okay, so yeah, no disrespect to Kawhi Leonard. I think that there will be a game where I'm honestly and truly, I think the first game will be the one where the country's behind them, Drake's there, everybody's firing on all cylinders, Kyle Lowry hits all his shots. This will be the game where they look like, oh my God, the Warriors might have an issue here.
That's the game that KD's not going to be playing.
Well, KD, I don't think KD's playing any of these games.
Okay.
I think it's over. Now I think they may even rethink putting Boogie out there if the Raptors are really rolling like they're supposed to be rolling in that first game. But I do think the Raptors will take the first one. But after that, gentlemen's sweep, 4 straight.
Okay.
Peace out. God bless and good night.
Well, I still say it's in 5. I really like your prediction there with the Raptors winning the first one, but I feel like maybe we're still feeling really good about ourselves, and living off of that Canada Dry, and they come out swinging, but they're playing this experienced team, so they don't get there. They come out swinging, but I'm gonna give a little bit to the coaching and the team. And they make some adjustments in Toronto because we got the whole country watching us now. Okay, so Toronto wins number 2,
the second game.
Yeah, okay. And then we just go ahead and wrap that up with the next 3.
Then the rest.
Okay. Yeah, because Boogie's gonna be there.
Saying how many games we talking?
So he's still saying 5.
Okay.
5. He's just saying it's not gonna be the first game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the second. Game.
Yeah.
All right.
They're gonna still lose one at home.
So they're gonna win one at home.
Oh yeah,
lose everything else.
Yes.
In your scenario.
So yes, sir.
All right. So that's fine. That's nice. My scenario is the Raptors in 6.
All right.
Okay. Raptors in 6. Yeah, I said it. Raptors in 6. So that means that
they win the first 2.
That means that Diamond. Let's talk about this one.
That means that they win the first 2.
Remember the way back when times of long ago, 3 years ago, when the Warriors won 73 games and only lost 9, right? You remember that?
Yep.
Okay.
So that formula, that template is back, right?
Oh, you're saying it's the same team?
With a sprinkle of... It's not.
No.
You know why? You know why it's not the same team? Because they got Boogie Cousins now.
I was going to say...
So that's why it's different. It's different because they put Boogie on it, right? And you're telling me that team is only going to win 2 games in the NBA Finals.
That's what he's saying.
That's
what he's saying.
Rabbit ass mind, Diamond.
That's what he's saying.
Did the Atlanta Sun fry your brain, sir? 6 games? Okay. 6.
What just happened?
4-2.
What just happened?
What you mean? What just
happened? Are you telling me the Milwaukee Bucks is like the Golden State Warriors?
What just happened?
Are you telling me Milwaukee Bucks?
Are you comparing the Milwaukee Bucks to the Golden State Warriors?
That's what I'm saying. Is that what you're doing?
Okay. What happened the series before that?
You're saying
I don't
Philadelphia.
Even remember who they played. The Celtics?
You're saying Philadelphia? No, was it
76ers?
Yeah, you're saying Philadelphia is comparable to the Golden State Warriors?
I'm saying this. The Warriors are not undefeated. They have lost before. Why are y'all acting like they're the big bad wolf and they can't lose?
They are the big bad wolf that can't lose, Diamond.
No, they've lost.
They've lost. Have they lost any finals recently? When the last time
they've lost finals.
They've lost finals.
They've lost finals against a team that was arguably not as good as this team
Let's go here. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, we're talking about 73-9 plus Boogie, right? That's the team that lost to LeBron, right? Okay, so you've got Kawhi as your LeBron, right? Who's not a good passer, not as good as leader as LeBron, right? That's fair, right?
That's fair.
That's fair.
But
now
he makes up for it.
He makes up for it with defense, right? Makes up for it with defense, right? Now you've got your guy. Who's next?
Is he a better shooter than LeBron?
Yes. Okay. And he's a better defender.
Yeah.
Now, who was the real star of that NBA Finals? Kyrie Irving, right? Who is Kyrie Irving on the Toronto Raptors? Who is Kevin Love on the Toronto Raptors? They don't have enough over there, Diamond.
I hear you.
They don't. And
you don't respect their bench.
I don't respect anybody but Kawhi, is what I'm saying. It's not that bitch. It's everybody. I don't respect nothing over there but Kawhi Leonard.
All right.
And if the disrespect
in
of
the words of Yoda, that is why you will fail.
No, because the disrespect is that
Yoda
y'all
said.
don't
That's
think
what Yoda
that
said.
the Warriors.
You overlooking them.
Nobody in this entire, in the entire NBA final, in the entire
Dev.
time we have been covering
Dev, I have
the
to ask you a
playoffs,
question.
we have never mentioned the Warriors defense like these niggas just get scored on when they feel like it. Y'all don't think they're gonna stop the Toronto Raptors from scoring? It's not that hard to figure out the Toronto Raptors deep offense. Stop Kawhi.
Like they stopped.
Who else
at
gonna
3.
score?
But I got a question, Dev.
You know what? They're not winning the game. Warriors in 4. Warriors in 4. I done made myself mad trying to entertain you. Imbeciles. It's not going to win one goddamn game.
It sounds.
And I'm serious. If they could win in 3, they would. This is stupid. It's a stupid conversation.
It sounds like
dumb.
It sounds like tonight is grind your gears.
He's
grinding your.
It's a world of attrition.
It's that Canadian drive.
It's
going over there giving them massages.
Just blindly. He is blindly just rooting for the Toronto Raptors, and it's frustrating. I have presented him with facts and rational arguments, and he just keeps looking at me with these eyes like, okay, and so.
I got a question, Dev.
Yes, Dean.
I like your prediction now. I like it.
Warriors in 3.
Okay.
3.
Okay. But I do have a question.
They're not going to play one game.
Because I missed some things, I guess, over time. How long has Diamond K been a Raptor fan?
As soon as I got Kawhi, that's what it was.
Was he a Spurs fan?
There was so here's how it goes. Right?
Okay,
he's a LeBron fan first.
Okay.
Then after that, he scopes the landscape to see if anybody else is good. Right? Because you always gotta have your secondary team. Right? This is my second. Because you can always say Lakers' favorite team, but no, baby, this is my second team. This is my second team. So he scans.
So first team didn't make it.
His first team.
Team A didn't make it.
So you gotta have a second team, right? So his second team, and it's safe because it's on the Eastern Conference, right? And there was nobody else over there. He looked over there and he said, "Well, what can I attach to?" And then he's Drake.
So he went across the border. Across the border.
He's nothing on the East.
Nothing
over here. There's nothing over here. LeBron has left this earth scorched. There's nothing here.
To a whole nother country.
Greek freak is weird. He can't pronounce his last name. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it.
He can't say his name.
He can't say his name. All right. He can't just keep saying Giannis. It doesn't sound right. And Greek freak, a grown ass man, will keep saying Greek freak. So he was looking around. He was like, "Well, Drake's likes Toronto. They lost DeMar. They got Kawhi." Exactly.
That's where it starts.
So
that's how we got to Houston.
Once he put 2 and 2 together and saw it equal 4, he was like, you know what? I'm going to be I'm LeBron. I'm Team LeBron.
So is it really that he's LeBron and then Drake fan next, and then it's like whoever Drake likes?
I'm a LeBron fan first.
I see this.
Then he's a Nicki Minaj fan.
Oh.
Then he's a Drake fan.
We need to call her up and find out.
So if Nicki had a team,
it'd be
shit.
Then it'd be like,
his hand might pop off.
Kawhi would be on the
He can't split 3 ways. He can't split 3 ways.
Right.
He got to have a Western Conference team and an Eastern Conference team.
There you go.
He can't have 2. So if Nicki comes out with a sports alliance,
then it's on. Oh my God.
She better stick to football.
We need to put it out to Nicki not to back any sports anywhere.
Hilarious.
I'm pretty sure he has already emailed her about this. Talk to her people.
I just wanted to know because you're such you feel so strong about the team.
Yeah, that's my number 2 team. That's
about the Raptors.
There's a lot of things he said.
There's a lot of truth to what I'm saying.
I do. Even
how you got the team beat.
I have a first team and a secondary
team. You got a secondary team.
There you go.
No, that's my second team, baby. Yeah. Celebrate the Super Bowl for my second team. I like the Eagles.
Okay.
That's what I like.
Speaking of, it's not the Eagles.
Hold on. Before we get out of this segment real quick, I do want to hand out some grown
Yeah,
ass.
you got this grown ass man award.
All right.
Grown ass man award.
Okay, I just want to hand them out for the last series. I know it's been a little ways, but I want to say that grown ass man award for the West is Draymond Green.
Draymond Green is a grown ass man.
He was out there doing some grown ass man things.
Triple doubles.
You know, he definitely put it out there. Now
Leading the team.
I'm gonna go the other way
Dark
with
skin fella leading
well,
the
actually.
light skins.
Yeah, I am gonna go there. I'm gonna go there for Toronto because
Toronto.
this guy, like you said, is better than 80% of the league, but he just stepped up in the series.
Oh, he's a grown ass man.
He's playing like a grown.
He is.
He is a grown.
KL.
A grown. Yes.
Philly native.
Lowry is a grown ass man
Grown ass
in that last series.
man. Even
Now
though
I can't
he
say that's
looks
going to
small.
happen again, but he got his award this time
He
around.
looks like a baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Grown ass man.
But go ahead, Draymond Green and Kyle Lowry.
You're grown ass.
Yeah, grown ass man
Grown
awards.
ass man. Good job. Good job.
All right. Let's go ahead and
All right, so
move into some other areas.
Shifting gears for a moment. You know, this happens a lot of times. People leave at the end, and they want to come back and end their career as
Always
a
come
Raven.
crawling back, man.
Haloti Ngata coming back, defensive tackle, officially is going to retire as a Raven tomorrow,
It's a beautiful thing, man.
3 p.m.
Respect.
And so, of course, y'all remember him being selected 12th overall, 2006.
Hell of a pick. Hell of a pick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Out of Oregon. And he made a immediate impact. Y'all remember when he joined the team, starting all 16 games,
Yeah, man.
13 tackles, 1
Oh, he got that
interception.
pick. Yeah, almost ran it back.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Right. He ran out of gas.
Right,
That was
right.
crazy. That
Right.
was crazy. So he only got better through the course of his career. I thought that he did his thing. 07, 08, good numbers.
Yeah, that
9
was-
years here.
Yeah, it was. I believe that 07, 08 year was one of the years he was. I believe, like the runner-up for defensive MVP. Which is crazy because at the time we had Haloti Ngata on the front line, Ray Lewis and the linebackers, and then Ed Reed was our
It was
safety.
crazy.
So yeah, we were almost had
we were covered.
3 defensive MVPs on every level.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
it was-
we were
yeah.
covered.
So Haloti Ngata deserves all of the credit he's going to get. Definitely should be a Hall of Famer.
Yes.
And
Oh,
I'm
God,
proud
yes.
to see him go in as a Raven as he should, because this is where he spent the bulk of his career. I'm not sure if he spent more time gone than here, but this is where he made his true impact in the league was as a Baltimore Raven, a Super Bowl champion. Man, this is exactly where he needs to retire.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad that he's going to retire as a Raven. I mean, I really don't have an issue when players go back to their origins and retire. I mean, now I'm not in those organizations. I can't say there was any, but not in Haloti. I think he was a class act from beginning to the end, and he did so much.
You were hinting to something. Now, what if the person was a problem? Like, what if he was an asshole? He's not, but what if he was?
Right.
Do you, as the organization, would you still want him to come back and retire here?
I really-
to save face.
I really feel like that's an organizational call. You know, if they want, all right, let's say he wasn't not Haloti Ngata. Let's just say, like you said, that there was an asshole and they wanted to come back to the organization. Maybe that's a way to make amends between that player and that organization, and it's just kind of like it's water under the bridge, and let's just move on.
I feel like winning cures all.
You're right.
If he was an asshole, if he was an asshole, he wouldn't be around long. But if he's a talented asshole, he'll be here forever.
Got it. Sounds
one
like
of
the Cowboys motto.
One of my favorite players in the world is Steve Smith Sr. And if Steve Smith was anywhere else in any type of profession, and I mean just anything besides football, Steve Smith would be the most annoying and obnoxious person you've ever met in your life. He's an asshole in every sense of the word. But he is talented. He is super duper talented, man. And when you are a winner, even when you aren't winning Super Bowls, Steve Smith was always a winner. He always carried himself like that. And you become as tolerable as much as you can win. and that's what it is. The only person we've seen that this has been an issue for is Terrell Owens. And at the end of the day, he still was in the Hall of Fame. He just chose to do it his way, as most talented assholes do. I think you can't win without him. I think they are underappreciated in the league. I believe that the whole theme and tone of a locker room issue is bullshit. I think that if you're good enough, you'll win. And really, it doesn't matter what's going on. As long as you're winning, people will look over how you do things or how you carry yourself. As long as when it comes time to put in that work, when it comes to the field or the court, all is forgiven. So that the whole asshole nonsense, I think it's irrelevant. Like, because opinions don't matter when it's a results based competition. I don't care how I made you feel. Did I win or not?
Yeah, I just think it's. But I hear what you're saying, and you're right. If you're winning, people more than likely going to take you back.
Kobe's an asshole. Shaq's an asshole. Michael Jordan's an asshole.
True.
And these are all the greatest winners of our generations. Like, that's something that we are part of it, but it's something that the media has given us to try to make you like or dislike somebody that's already out there. These are athletes, man. They're here to do a job and fulfill their contract that they've signed. I have an opinion and I have a personality, but what does it matter to you? I'm winning games.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the whole locker room cancer shit. That's an excuse to get rid of somebody because you don't like them. And all of that shit always reeks of, some racism shit.
So I just want to ask you a question, since they haven't played the game yet. This revamped Browns, and Odell Beckham Jr. not being at some practices. Are you saying that everybody loves him right now in Cleveland, even though he hasn't played the game and won yet?
Okay, so. Once again, and this is another thing that I believe that the media does that's bullshit. Now, what are those activities called, right?
Voluntary. Hey, I hear you.
They're voluntary.
I hear.
And when those organized team activities, those voluntary organized team activities, right?
Right.
When those things come up, they try to shame players into not being there. But for the most part, it's always your stars who aren't there. And guess what the hell they doing when they not showing up for your organized team activity? They training. They got their own trainers. They have their own money. They don't need to come to your facilities to train because they're already doing it.
Right.
They're probably doing it at a better, more personal level. Because this trainer is getting paid to only worry about me. They're not working on schemes. They're not working on the different routes. I'm working on everything over here because I have a personal trainer.
Right.
And so that's another thing that's bullshit. That's one of those things it
always comes up in the media. It always comes up in the media
because it's coming from old ass general managers who are out of touch. This is the type of shit that's coming from what's the dude who got pushed out of New York and God, his name is escaping me right now. Dom, you know what I'm talking about. He got pushed out of New York. He was a general manager out there. Now he's back with the Jaguars. I cannot remember his name right now. Old face ass, pasty dude.
It's amazing that he's still in the league.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
It's
but
amazing.
he basically did a press conference with players in attendance where he was shaming them for not coming to voluntary team activities.
Are you talking about? Oh, wait, we're talking about the coach that got pushed out.
Yeah, that got pushed out.
Yeah, Tom Coughlin.
Tom Coughlin, exactly. Yeah. He's shaming his players into coming to voluntary team activities. So
he was highly regarded as a coach. As
he
is.
Retired.
Yeah, they were like, whoo.
Yeah, because he's gonna get things into shape. He's got a no nonsense
right.
type of, and all that shit is words that have been interchanged out for slave driver. Like that's basically what I hear when I hear this shit, because you're not talking to your quarterbacks like this. You're not talking to your kickers like this. You're only talking to those bodies that are interchangeable and that you need as much as you can get out of them, so we can pump the next dude in here for the next one. Because when I'm doing my own personal shit, right? I'm not worried about what else is going on. I have a specified workout that's made for me, and I'm not worried about anything else and the other distractions. When you hear about players getting injured and these season-ending injuries that have happened in practices and shit, guess why? Because they're out there and they're doing shit and they're pushing themselves to try to impress somebody that has already decided what they're going to do with their depth chart spot. Stars have been stars for forever.
Exactly.
and all of that other shit, man, is fodder for us to talk about until we get to the next game.
Fair enough. I like it.
Fair enough. Yeah. So last thing I wanted to touch on, Sports Illustrated, the brand, has sold for $110 million. So the brand's intellectual property, Sports Illustrated, being sold to a marketing company called Authentic Brands Group. So Meredith Corporation, who's the current owner, will continue to publish the magazine and the website.
It's not going anywhere. Okay, cool, good.
In a very strange situation here. So Authentic Brands Group, which owns celebrity brands like Marilyn Monroe and Elvis Presley, will assume the marketing, business development, and the licensing of the SI brands, intellectual property. So I suppose that it is valuable. Right. It's a classic name.
Yeah, I still look forward to seeing that Sports Illustrated commercial after the World Series or the Super Bowl or NBA Finals, and they put out that highlight tape or that. I never buy it, but it's still a cool commercial. Like it's a part of the culture. It's a part of the culture. It's a part of sports culture. It's been around forever. The Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue is iconic. We wait around for that every year. Well, we used to wait. Then, and that porn was invented.
Then, the internet came.
Changed. So I like that it's still around for, I guess, nostalgia purposes. But at the end of the day, who's really reading magazines? Keep it a buck. Where you find it?
That's my thing. That's the thing. So that's why I can understand
why you bought it for so much, right?
$10 billion. So Meredith pays this company, and here's where it gets really weird. Meredith pays this company to publish the magazine and the website.
Right.
So they were already doing business.
Right.
So then they wanted to take over. So I guess the actual property itself, the name, is more valuable than the
actual business, right?
Yes, which is crazy,
right? So like you're more likely to sell a shirt that says Sports Illustrated on it than you are to actually sell a Sports Illustrated magazine.
Exactly. So
man.
So if you were in the market to buy the magazine,
just missed it.
You could have. Got put up for sale last year. Time, Fortune, and Money magazines were put up for sale last year. You could have bought those.
Could have bought those as well, right?
Yeah. So Meredith bought Time Inc. So Time Magazine owned all this, and they acquired.
Okay, so you're on Fortune, Money. Okay, In Style, People, Home and Gardens.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Brands from yesteryear. These brands will fade out.
Yeah, man. These are
kind of like the bunny.
Up all the '90s.
Kind of like the bunny.
Yeah,
Yes.
Next thing, that's what we're gonna see next. You're gonna see a bunch of Sports Illustrated T-shirts and old magazine covers.
Yeah,
man.
I remember the time.
It'll be cool.
Yeah, it's a little nostalgia, little feel good.
LeBron James on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Yeah, I got a T-shirt.
Now, that kind of stuff will definitely have some value.
Oh shit! I'm gonna wear it on the show.
That kind of stuff has some value.
Then we'll get some how Sports Illustrated started type of movie, like the origins or something like that.
Yeah, used to have a dope Dan Patrick editorial in the back all the time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, taking me back now, man.
Taking me back. So of course, thank you guys
for kids.
as always.
Oh my god.
So one of these games, we are going to catch one of these games.
You damn
yes, sir.
Man.
Yes.
So it's probably be the Sunday game.
It's just we're not catching it in Canada.
Cannot wait to watch a sad Diamond K at a basketball game. It's going to be great.
Oh, so y'all haven't done this to be?
Well, the last time we watched the game together, it was the Ravens though. So
we were for the same
exactly.
team. So
all right.
To get to root and as Diamond gets sadder, I get happier. This is going to be a different type of experience. It's going to be great. It's going to be so great watching him. Like, look, there's Kawhi. He can score. Who else is going to do it? Nobody. So,
how can people stay in touch with you, Dan?
You can find me on the interwebs on Instagram at Dev or Die. This is Dev _or _Die. You can also find me on Facebook at DEVYNEPPS. That's it.
All right, you can find me on Instagram Mr. underscore Mackins. Oh, before we go, just real quick, I just want to give a quick shout out to Lewis Hamilton, #1 Formula One racer that won another his race in I believe in Spain this weekend. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he's been breaking history. If you don't know, a person of color out of England, I believe, that's just been winning and taking the field by storm. Anyway, just a shout out, way to go, winning your fourth race and out of the last 6. But again, you can find me on Mr. underscore Mackins on Instagram, and that's how you see me. That's where you're gonna find me at.
Besides these streets.
Yes,
So-
in the streets. Yeah,
So,
in the streets.
So we're gonna catch one of these games together this weekend, and then Dean's not gonna be here next week. So when we see Dean again,
We might have a whole.
he will have
The series be over.
He will have missed. It will be. It will be
This-
over. And then-
we're all
so
saying the
that's all right.
same thing.
I'm still going to.
We're all saying the same.
I'm still going to DM you
Okay.
as the victories happen in case you miss them.
Oh, okay.
And you're on the road.
I'd appreciate
you're
that.
Traveling.
Yeah. All right.
Watch how empty your DMs are. He may delete his page. Well, he can't. He can't delete his page, but he ain't gonna say nothing.
Look, if he doesn't DM me, I'm DMing
Yeah,
him.
exactly. There you go. There you go. There you go. Soon as the clock hits 0, like, hey, Diamond, what's up?
There you go. I'll be like, hey, Dev, he didn't hit me up. Did he say something to you?
Oh yeah, you said something. Hey, tag in the box
Hey,
score.
what happened to the claw?
No tag, Diamond.
You're not gonna tell me how many times Drake gave a massage during the game?
Oh, he's gonna be even sadder. That's gonna be great. Like corresponding light-skinned bearded men just sad.
Oh Lord, I don't know if I could take it.
It's like almost the same face. See it like it's like 5D. What is that?